to talk about a couple of ships that I can show you that have yet to be released soon.tm, and that's the German carrier line, specifically the Tier 4, the 6, and the Tier 8. Now, you guys probably could care less about the Tier 4, so I'm not going to bother playing the Tier 4 for you guys. I also need to put up my work in progress logo. But I can show you guys the Rhine, the Weser, and the August von Percival. Those three ships I can show you guys. Alright. Why more CVs? Because that's what Wargaming did. Hey, Licht, how you doing? Get into German CVs. Do you lose your daily win bonus on a training? No, you don't, for Everlands. Alright, so... since it's 200% first win, I might as well go for a little bit more try-hard stuffs. So, whoop, wrong click. Nah. Sure. No. Ramming speed for funds. Okay. And flags and camouflage. This is German. I don't want to use Gamescom camo on it, so I'll just use Frosty Fir Tree. Now, I want this 100% clear to all of you before I continue and go any further, okay? And you all listen to this. I am doing this as a community contributor. Yes, I'm part of the Super Test program, and that means that under the Super Test program, I'm not allowed to stream test ships. I adhere to that very carefully, very closely. However, I'm also part of the CC program, and as a CC, given today, we have been given the green light for the Rhine, the Weser, and the August von Percival. I cannot show you guys the Lowenhart or Lovenhart, whatever, or the von Richthofen thing, whatever, the tier 10. So I'm going to show you guys the 6, and I'm going to show you guys the 8, and then we're going to move into Valkyria Chronicles, okay? So, the tier 6, you've all heard about the AP rockets, and almost all of you, everybody, when I went into testing with the ship, well, you know, would say things like AP rockets and stuff. I am going to do my best to not share my experience from testing the ships. I'm just going to try to explain how she performs now. Okay?
J3HR0 and Gaming 20 is now following.
Jeron Gaming, thank you for the follow. Now, everybody thinks of the Graf Zeppelin when they think of German carriers, and so they think secondary memes. Generally speaking, it's not worth wasting your time to spec for the secondaries on these ships. I mean, they're there, but much like the California, if you're using the secondaries, you're probably going to die soon. And, you know, maneuverability's not bad, concealment's okay. Keep in mind, again, this is work in progress. Even though the ships, I believe, are being released with the next update, which I think is next week, we don't know for sure that the ship will be released in this exact configuration. Things can and will always change. And here's how I have spec'd up my my German CV captain. It doesn't look any special to you guys. It shouldn't. I could have dropped or picked up torpedo acceleration and dropped something else, but doesn't matter. Alright, so how about let's get into a tier 8 game. Oh, wait. Sorry, I just realized somebody wanted me to do an invite. So let's see if Nicholas wants to join. By the way, if anybody else wants to join in, you are welcome to do so. I need to invite him to my server, I think. Boink.
Hello.
Oh, hey. I couldn't remember if you were in the server or not already. What's up, Czar?
Good, good.
We're doing a tier 6 with a German carrier, and then we'll do a tier 8 with a German carrier. And if anybody else wants to jump in, you're welcome to do so. Send me a message in game or whatever. Ooh, Wang, hey, there you go. There you go. Alright, let's do it. How is your Friday going so far?
Good, good. Yeah. Getting ready for the 4th. How about you?
Yeah. 4th is just another day for me.
Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we managed to dodge the tier 8s. We are actually top tier. Rejoice! Lots of cruisers for me to showcase the AP rockets with. And a couple of destroyers as well. And here we go. We're going to start with Torpedo Bombers. I start with Torpedo Bombers because the Torpedo Bombers, according to Wargaming's press release, are designed to be the anti-destroyer ordnance for these German aircraft carriers. Why am I bringing that up? Because all the other carrier lines, the Americans, the British, the Japanese, and even, of course, the Graf Zeppelin, all have rockets that are the anti-destroyer ordnance. And that's important to understand because for those ships that I just mentioned, anti-destroyer work is as simple as point and click. Find them, point on them, click on them, they die. Or they smoke up or whatever. And I know there's counterplay. I've shown you guys before how to deal with carriers in destroyers. The German carriers, the counter to destroyers is torpedo bombers, which feels weird. It seems odd. Yes, Ephra, the torpedoes themselves are much faster than your traditional airdrop torpedo. And as a result, you can hit destroyers and damage them and all that kind of stuff. Now, it just recently went into the dev blog yesterday, I believe, that there are some changes to these ships before lineup. I know that the tier 4, I think that the Wesser here, the tier 6, got a reduction in torpedo damage that's done, which will obviously hamper the ship's ability to deal with anti-torpedo stuff. You can see I'm just kind of moving about because I'm trying to fish for destroyers, but I can't find any, which is odd. So we're going to try to go back this direction. I want to let my div mate and the Icarus get the cap unabated, and then we'll go and do stuff. How's the flooding chance compared to the other lines? King, the flooding chance, if I recall, also just recently got nerfed. It does not have the highest flooding chance. And your drops are only 2 or 3 torpedoes per drop. So keep that in mind. Alright, I see that we might have a destroyer over there, so let's go ahead and see if we can drop on the Legal here. And we'll watch the torpedoes. You can see how quick they are. It takes people off guard oftentimes, catches them off guard, I should say. Legal, because I dropped on him from a bow forward perspective, he was able to turn into that. But let's try another one. And once again, he is turning into it. Now, if I'm struggling to hit a cruiser with these torpedoes, I want you to think about what does that mean for hitting a destroyer with these torpedoes. And that's one of my problems with this line, is that when you think of it conceptually, to say I'm going to drop torpedo bombers on a destroyer, okay, but when you can drop rockets on a destroyer with any other carrier and be more efficient, I have a problem with that. And Nicholas, feel free to ask questions or chime in with your commentary as well.
Sure.
Here we go with an AP rocket on the Königsberg. Watch this. Doink. That's the one thing that the ship is really good at, is messing up cruisers with those AP rockets, but it requires that the cruiser is pretty darn broadside. This guy is being really nice and letting me rocket him. Easy counter to that is just dodge memes, right? Like, I'm gonna try to hit this Omaha. He's kind of angled. Not angled enough, clearly. Let's go back on that Icarus now that we know where he is, and he's probably stuck sitting there. Greifen! I'm not sure if they have nerfed the AP rockets on the Eric. That's the premium cruise carrier, and I cannot show you guys that on stream. And Deadliest, you're kind of making the point that I was trying to make for me. A good HE rocket salvo will also screw up a light cruiser. So I find that these this is a much more difficult line of carriers to play, and to be quite frank, I'm not complaining about that necessarily, except compared to the other ones that are out there right now. Not sure, you know, I mean, I can torpedo bomb in New York, sure, that's fun. Ah, here we go. Now I can show you guys destroyer counterplay now. I just have to get my bombers into position.
Heading over to B cap now.
Sounds good. Yeah, I tried to find that Icarus, but I could not.
Oh, there he is. He's hunting New Mexico.
Alright. I threw torpedoes behind the Ochotnik because a lot of times they don't quite understand how to dodge, and then, you know, they'll take one. The Ochotnik itself is a very long ship with pretty sluggish rotor controls at the helm. So let's try it like this. And I'll get one, I think, right in midships. There it is. But do you see all the work I had to put into just getting that one torpedo to hit? Now, if you were playing any of the other current line ships and you had your rockets, you would have already done 2 or 3 times as much damage to that destroyer. You can see here, the Furious is hunting our Icarus. Now I took another torpedo bomber mainly so I can go after after the Ochotnik again, and then I'll switch to the AP dive bombers, and you can see how they work on the New York. Yep, all that for 3K.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's another reason why I was going after, because I wanted you to get a fix on where he is. Even if I don't hit, doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that helps. I knew he was there. I was spotted and I couldn't see him.
Lack of damage over time on the rockets and bombs is going to be a problem for these ships. Deadliest, you're not wrong. These ships are all about flap versus most of the other carriers, which are more about setting fires and stuff like that. Now, another thing too about these aircraft is that they are relatively weak compared to the same tier other carrier lines. So that means under concentrated anti-air, these ships will fall apart, quite frankly, pretty quickly. It's unfortunate. I was really hoping that they would put turtleback armor on these planes, get it, but it didn't happen. And there's the Citadel on the New York. You note that the bombing reticule is a little different. It's pretty far down, but it allows for you to turn around quite easily, quite quickly, and drop. Now, these AP dive bombers have typically too much penetration to do Citadel damage on cruisers. I'm going to see if I can get into a position to drop on the Graf Spee, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Most of the time you're going to end up with overpens. Here we go. Now, because of the top-down look, it gives me the ability to really take my time to line up my drop. And let's see what happens. Field goal! Oops. I hit the F key by accident. Alright, let's pick the appropriate, appropriate ordnance for the cause. I'm sorry, Nicholas. I should have popped a plane for you to get spotted on, or spotting
That's
damage.
okay. That's okay. I think the Icarus is spotting for me right now.
Yeah. So the bomb reticule, like King, you're saying, is nice. It takes a while to get used to, especially because you've trained yourself to go into bombing at a certain range. Like if I see a ship at a certain part of my screen, I just instinctively left click to start my bomb run, and you have to be careful not to let that happen, of course, in this example. All right. So Rash Bay, he's turning broadside and.
Oh,
Pocket battleship memes. You can see there I didn't quite do the damage that I did with the other one. Grash Bay's got a little bit better armor plating on the side. But let's just be sure about this. He slowed down and turned in, so that screwed up my drop.
He's hydering me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fortunately, I'm giving him other things to deal with.
There you go. Yes, that's helping.
But I can't stress this enough. I have to get really flat on his side before I can start my run. And the issue with that is it's really hard to break that turn. Here we go. 2 torpedo hits and 1 ricochet. Boring. Orhasm, how you doing?
Oh, got a fire on him.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I am glad that Wargaming isn't making these ships just stupid OP at the start. But this should be giving you guys some ideas about what to expect. Honestly, when these carriers release, I think that's a really good time to play Destroyer. I know that sounds weird that a carrier line release is a good time to play Destroyer, but again, you can see that the work I have to do in order to counterplay Destroyers, and even then, that Ohotnik was able to turn just fine and dodge those torps. Fortunately, I have a team, and that team is working with me to do damage. And the Ohotnik just totally screwed up. You don't stop like that in smoke broadside because, yeah. So, goodbye, buddy.
Good. I'm gonna head back to the B cap then.
Sounds good. You like my carrier positioning?
I love it. I love to see carriers that are aggressive. Too often you see them up in the corners or on the edges of the map, but when they're like that, I just love that.
That's right. Hey, Game Prodigy, how you doing, man? See if I can get that torpedo to arm with him just in time. Yes! See, that's the other way you can get these guys sometimes. I'm probably not going to be able to drop in time, but we can try it. Nah. So I'm just going to scare him. They have 4th of July random bundles. 3rd bundle got you an Alaska rock? Dude, nice. Shu, when are they supposed to drop? With the next patch, I believe, is the preview of it, so there you are. Oh, it's just a Leander and Icarus? Screw this, I'm going into B. Alright, I got spotted. Aha! There's the Leander. Again, I want to get on his side, but I'm over an island, and you see how that messes up my drop? So I'm not able to drop on him like I want to. So instead, I'm going to have to move kind of southish and around. Your first bundle got you a Sims? Nice! Sims is a great ship. Very worth. Very worth. Shu, thank you for the sub.
Shu _413 just subscribed.
Alright, here we go. Leander, broadside. Point and click. 2 citadels, 3 penetrations, 1 overpen.
That was good.
It's good. It's not enough to, like, you know,
Yeah.
wipe him from the face of the earth,
Yeah.
but, you know, like, it's good. Now I'm watching his turns, and I'm reading his turns very carefully because I need to set up my next attack, but again, if he knows what he's doing, he's just gonna go straight into my attack. So you have to, like, hope that that guy isn't gonna really do much in the department of dodging.
So do you think this could be a contender for clan battle, the next clan battle season?
No.
They said be tier 6.
No, I don't think so.
Just doesn't have the damage.
Well, we're gonna have to see when the ship line gets released and people, like, everybody gets their hands in it and, like,
Yeah.
you know, like that sort of thing. But the big thing that makes her different is the difficulty of hitting these destroyers means that you know, you effectively can't react to one class of ships, and in a competitive clan battle situation, I don't know that I want to be doing that. Lol, I hit the Icarus.
I'm gonna head over to the A cap because I think the carrier is over there too.
Cool. I'm gonna head to C just to mess with the Leander.
All right.
Oh, just missed him again. Once again, a big part of this is I've got a team that's working with me. Imagine being the only one trying to hit a destroyer, just all the time, all game long. It's not fun. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna come with you. Screw it. I'm coming with you. It's dangerous to go alone. Take me. We're gonna AP rocket the Furious. And in the process, what's your time to your smoke?
I do have smoke right now, actually.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is because I'm gonna put planes up over you.
Okay.
Figuring
that'll be great. That'll be great. And I'm actually gonna start my smoke now. Oh, he's gonna torpedo me first.
Well, yes, that's why I put the planes up there.
Yep.
He's gonna pay you to do that. You're welcome. This guy's got Frosty Fur Tree as well, just like me.
Woo! Dodge.
5k damage. Not bad. Not terrible. Carriers, of course, being, you know, weakly armored, so there's that. Actually, I'm gonna put my carrier up here. Let's cut him off. And you're moving up ahead, so obviously he's gonna drop on the crash bay instead. Waste a lot of his time trying to get to you. Oh no, he dropped on you.
Yep. Yeah, he did. He missed.
He's getting angry. All right, cool.
Yeah. I think I can shoot over this island now.
Oh, the modeling of this aircraft is fantastic. Here, let me just drop the HUD, and you can take a look at the plane armor and modeling. It's beautiful. Wargaming's art department, you know, hits a home run once again. Oh crap. That Leander is running into what I've run into so many times myself. I feel bad for him. And that might be behind in the second torque. Yeah. Oh well. Gotta get used to the drop being a little bit different from most other carriers.
I love how you were pushing out in front. You were like the closest thing to the enemy carrier.
I mean, why not, right? I've got secondaries, lol. Pretty good XP earnings. Look at that, we went 1 and 2, man. Well done.
Good job, good job.
Well done. I would compliment you if I could, but you know, I can't. We're gonna do tier 8 next, so ready up a tier 8 if you wouldn't mind.
Good.
I'm going to talk through a little bit of the battle itself, and you can see here I lost some aircraft, oh no. But the big thing comes into the damage. Where's the bulk of my damage coming from? It's rockets into cruisers that aren't noticing me and aren't reacting to me. I would expect that damage to trail off as the ships get released and people get more and more accustomed to what to expect with these ships. And if you look at the torpedoes, they did okay. Decent damage, but I mean, I was hitting destroyers predominantly with them, with the occasional cruiser and battleship. And you can see with the bombs, this game was not a good way to showcase the AP dive bombers because there was only two battleships in the match, so that didn't help as much. Hey, Edge. Art department absolutely kills it, yes. So we're gonna move on to tier 8 next. This will be the August von Percival. First, I'm gonna see this banner about celebrating. I'm gonna click the button to celebrate because that's fun. Celebrating's fun.
Beres _ the destroyer 1 is now following.
And I guess... Alright, there we go. Whatever. Thank you very much for the follow, Barris. Really appreciate it. And now we're moving up to the August von Percival, which is Parsival? I don't know. I misspell things or pronounce things, guys. Sorry. Here's how I've got her set up. I mean, you've got your planes. Some people are asking about the Torpedo Speed, and you can see it right here. Well, actually, no. You have to go over to here to the Aircraft tab and pull up Torpedo Bombers. Now we can see it. Torpedo Speed, 52 knots. Now, we can take a moment and compare that to American and Japanese. Tier 8, Shogaku. Shogaku! Where's Torpedo? There it is. 50 knots. Where's the American one? Lexington. 35. And let's just, for kicks and let's take a look at Graf Zeppelin, 35. So you can see, other than the Shogaku with its really fast torpedo bombers, the Germans don't, are much higher. Is that with torpedo acceleration? Efra, no, I do not have torpedo acceleration on my German carrier commanders. What's the concealment like? Could you swap concealment mod for plane regen? Generally speaking, I don't like to do that. I used to originally, but I don't like doing it now. Concealment on the Rhine, 8.3. That's the tier 4. On the 6, 10.5. And on the Parsival, 10.6, the tier 8. Remember, of course, work in progress. All of these numbers can and will change. Possibly. TM. I currently have respect for air groups, because it's carrier. I want her to, again, carrier. Now here, I could change this. I could very easily change this from torpedo bombers to attack aircraft, but I find I spend the most of my time messing with destroyers and team play stuff. So therefore, having that extra 5 seconds to line up attacks or just make a destroyer's life miserable with dodging is what I want to do. Alternately, I could also up the torpedo speed if I wanted to. And then I went for bombers because the way the bombers, are very high and then they go down to do their bomb run, typically I find them dying quite easily. And then, of course, I've got my concealment modification on here. You go back and forth between the two? Yeah. I've done that before too, so you're in good company there, man. Let me take a look at my exterior flag setup. And I think I'm all set. I think I'm ready to go. Obviously, you'll want to take a destroyer. Well, okay, there you go. Lightning works. I was gonna say anything with decent anti-air or anything you feel comfortable dealing with carriers, because of course we're going into a carrier game.
I figure with the smokes, I can just hide.
Mm-hmm. And that's a good way to contest a carrier. Absolutely. Just checking a couple of things, guys, to make sure. All right. Let's go. Remember, after this, we're going to transition to Valkyria Chronicles. Check it out, my mug. It's nice and clean now, so yay! I have a mug. It says Zast Replay Theater on it. Alright. Look at that, we're bottom tier now. Tier 10s. Yes! This is what I want to see. Not. 3 destroyers, so I know. Okay, so this is a very battleship heavy and a cruiser light comp. So I'm probably not going to be able to show you guys too much with the AP rockets. It's probably going to be more with the dive bombers and stuff.
They actually have no radar, which is surprising.
Yep. I'm also not going to be able to play as aggressively with my positioning as I did.
Yeah, yeah.
game.
How are the secondaries? I didn't actually see. Is that a sort of like a Graf Zeppelin secondaries? Or?
Similar to it, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't showcase that. I probably could have, should have, whatever. But they're 7.3 kilometer range by default. Obviously,
Okay.
if you want to spec into it, it goes farther than that. But you know.
Yeah.
And for those of you guys watching on stream, take a look at the beauty of these planes. I'm a plane guy. I love planes. So for me, like to see aircraft and ships too. It's a real treat. It's a real treat. All right, what do we got? I'm still not detected. Nope. Now the planes are. So it might be a destroyer coming to you.
Okay.
Oh yes, it's the
Oh, it's
Ostergotland.
over there. Okay.
It's the one destroyer that I really can't do much about. Great. Okay, I'm moving over to sea with my planes and my carrier. You got a lightning, or you got your
Yeah.
planes coming in here.
Unfortunately.
And you can see what's going to happen in Nicholas here. You had your anti-air off at the initial engagement,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
That's what you do.
And he.
And then if he really wants you, he's going to have to come
Thank
through
you.
my planes.
That was beautiful. Good timing.
Yep. Alright, something is in CCAP, so I'm going to go take a look at CCAP. You'll note, by the way, in stream, I do have a repair party consumable for my planes. And this is a triple torpedo drop now, rather than a double. Just like how I like my cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Triple cheeseburgers. Alright, so that Shimakaze made a grave mistake going in and getting himself detected. I have an idea about his orientation now. And as a result, I'm able to hopefully drop on what's going to be his broadside. And I really wish the Yaguma would stay in the cap to contest, but he's not doing it. Oh well. We call torpedoes fish, and here we go fishing. Oster's coming in a B for you. I'll see if I can help you out.
Yep. My smoke is running out, unfortunately.
I think our Turpitz is AFK. No, he's moving. Huh.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm coming.
Smoke up here.
Yeah, good. You're good. All right, I'm gonna be spotting him, so you can.
Okay, thank you.
You can pew 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 away. Rip our Shimakaze. And there's the other one. There goes the heel. And I might get him with one.
Oh, you might.
Yep.
Yes, nice.
Coming around to spot again.
Okay, good.
There he is.
Couple more shots.
You're only gonna get a couple more.
All right. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that worked well. I need to help
No, that's.
over at sea now.
Go ahead. Yeah, I should. If I can last 20 seconds here, I'll be all right.
Duck, the stream was so much better with before the face cam, huh? Thanks so much. Shimakaze dodged all of the Gumo's torpedoes.
All right, got the cap.
Excellente. And if he goes behind, yeah, he's gonna go behind island, so I'm gonna try torping Oster instead. Good, the Hipper died. Oh, lol, I just dropped on the rocks. That was dumb of me. Oh well. Hey, Shimakaze beached. Oh, this poor Shimakaze's engines are out.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can help out at A and maybe I can cap that.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye, Shimakaze.
Oh no.
Aki and Oster are next. Awesome. Let's go kill that. You like the Mazda hat? Thanks, Ken. I like it too. I got this at the Mazda Museum in Hiroshima. I'm gonna just kind of hang out with this Oster for a sec because I want my team to shoot at him. And I've got AP bombs loaded, so I mean they're not gonna do much against the Oster, but you know. Oh, and then flak happens. So
The Grosser Kurfer is just damage con.
yeah, it seems like nobody's able or willing to shoot the Oster, so oh well.
Yeah.
That's okay.
He's coming back. I see. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yep, yeah. Let me see if I can help out there. He's super low.
He is. He does have a heal though. Poojam, what's up, Poojam? Even without upgrades, you like the Alaska? Alaska's a great ship. You got planes coming in on you.
I see that. Thank you. He's about to get into the cap, and he's got his
That's
buddy
okay.
with him.
There he is.
Okay. Got him.
Nice.
All right,
I will teabag him.
What?
You drop rockets on the dead ship. That's teabagging, right?
Okay. I didn't know if this went to a like
toxic behavior, guys.
PG-17 or something right away.
Ephra, I'm from America. I'm over in Chicago, Illinois area. Yes, report me. You just got your second tier ship ever, the Kaguro. Gryphon, if you're excited, I'm excited for you. Kaguro. You're gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to help you for a little bit, Nicholas.
Okay,
I'm gonna go play with the Samagi. Kaguro's, yeah, it can be fun. Oh look, Shokaku.
Gary's having fun tagging me here, so which is fine. I just smoke up and then let him waste time trying to look for me.
There you go. Oh, Yugumo's great. Barris, you're 2 hours from Chicago? Nice.
Alright, heading over to A.
Samagi.
All their DDs are dead. That's kind of nice.
Yep. What? My destroyers are dead. Yes. Yes. All right. Looks like we might have a Kerr-first kiss over at A cap. He's given up on you. He's going after probably the Bismarck or the Admiral.
Yeah, it
next.
looks like, yeah. My puny HP pool isn't big enough for him.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Brain farted. Oh, you mean Akizuki? Okay. Yeah. You win the game with Akizuki.
Oh my gosh, what is with this?
Oh, I think I know part of the reason why this is happening. Looks like Venezia might be AFK. You're gonna go down both lines. There you go. Alright, we're gonna get a drop in on the Amagi, and then...
Oh,
nice,
good.
there's the Kerr-first kiss. I called it.
Yeah.
Kind of a crap drop, but whatever.
That was
Score!
a wasted smoke. He had hydro up, so it didn't even make a difference.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll get the A cap here, and then I can...
Started that drop too soon.
Oh, good. Good job.
Oh. Epic screenshot right there, guys. Look at that. Boom.
Good job.
Nice work. Alright, so that game, not bad. I was 1124. I wonder if I had enough base XP for that second steel mission. But anyway,
I want to point out your carry play was excellent. I mean, as soon as I was attacked, you dropped a fighter. It allowed me to get into the cap and get that center cap. So that was, yeah, I mean, that was really important. Just a little thing like that.
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you. And I mean, it comes down to, you know, how you play carrier. There's two different ways to play it, in my opinion. One is your damage farm. You just go off and you just farm. And the other is you try to work together for, you know, teamwork and stuff like that. I like the teamwork stuff, but it gives me less XP. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, I thought we did really well there. We communicated. We were able to go back and forth, work things together.
Yeah. Very
sure.
good.
There's
Thank
been
you.
some... You're welcome. Thank you for joining. We're gonna switch over to Valkyria in a moment, so
Sure.
I'm just very
All right,
curious to see.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you too, man. Just very curious now to see, did I get that mission or am I on the other one? Combat missions. Daily mission. Oh, phew, okay. So if I was... Alright, let's back this up. Had I won that battle in the California, I would be 6 base XP away from getting my first set of 20 steel. In which case I would just do a flippin' co-op and be done with it. But anyway. What's missing, in my opinion, of these ships? And Shu, by the way, yeah, they've done actually some improvements to the replay system, and I think they're continuing to do stuff. So, for example, now we can see if somebody control clicks on a ship, so that's very handy. Somebody was asking about the secondaries. There she is. There's the secondaries. I mean, it's basically... It's very similar to the Zeppelin... Well, actually, it's very different. Very different to the Zeppelin model. Shame on me for saying that. Sorry, guys. But you can see her secondary loadouts and stuff. So what's missing? Edge. I dislike the idea that it takes skill to destroy destroyers, to counter destroyers. You saw the work I had to put into getting that kill on the Shimakaze. You saw the work I had to put in the previous game into doing torpedo damage to the Ohotnik. And so a very competent destroyer player won't allow that kind of strike to happen. So to me, that's the biggest problem I have with these ships right now, is like I don't like that other carriers can easily hit destroyers. And what that means is, why I'm so talking about this so much, is because the traditional carrier experience is you see the rocket planes go over, they dunk on destroyers, they do stupid things, and then the destroyers say, you know, LOL CV, and then, you know, all that. But this, you can't see that. So if you take a ship like this out into a random battle, and your team expects you to be playing it a certain way, that's going to take a while. You saw the comment in the last game, so it goes, LOL, you gotta look at all that torpedo damage and stuff, and it wasn't, it was the battleship, the New Mexico, that did all that damage. So there's that. Now, on the downside, you've got the destroyer. On the upside, you got the cruiser, right? You saw what I did with those rockets in the previous game against the low health, against the lower tier cruisers. But I think that's also going to get negated by a much higher skilled opponent who's paying attention and maneuvering. Team expects Harry to do everything for him, right? The AP bombers, though, are magic when it comes to doing damage against battleships. So that's great. But the cruiser side, counterplay is strong. The destroyer side, the counterplay, you see where I'm going with this? I wish that this type of gameplay that I've exhibited in the 2 battles so far is what was released with the entire CV rework way back when. If I get on my soapbox for a minute, because now it's harder for destroyers. It's easier for destroyers to counter the carriers, right? It's easier for cruisers to counter the carriers, stuff like that. Are these carriers taking an AP damage nerf between here and release like the other AP dive bombers? Edge case, give me a second to look up the answer, because we've been told the answer to this. I just don't remember if it's NDA or not. Let's see. Give me a moment. It's gonna take me a bit here to find it. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. It's in a non-NDA channel, so I can answer this. The nerf was already taken into account for German carriers, so German carriers will not see an AP bomb damage nerf. Those of you that aren't following what's going on, I think Graf Zeppelin as well, but I know that the Japanese carriers and Enterprise got AP dive bomb damage nerfs. Quite handy damage nerfs, by the way, which I think is a very welcome nerf for the Hakuryu especially. So we saw that happens. Bear Cakes, I'm allowed to play 3 of these ships on stream. Eisenhower's hello. So what you see is what you get when, in terms of right now, what's planned. Remember, it's a work in progress. Anything can and will happen. You never know. So, any final questions you guys want to ask? We went a little bit longer into warships than I had planned, but that's okay. A lot of things happened today, and so I'm very happy to share stuff with you guys, you know? Oh, I need to do I never set up a drawing. I'm gonna do, since there's so many of you guys hanging out, I'm gonna do 2 drawings today, okay? Stream elements. Mom says that wasn't planned. Hey, Vant, how you doing? All current AP, yeah, right, Nevermore, yep. So that means Percival's AP bombs do more damage than Graf Zeppelin's. Well, Graf Zeppelin's AP bombs are a meme in itself, but Percival does... Where is it? It would help if I was clicking on the bombers. 7,800 damage. I can't remember if the changes were brought in or not. So, yes. She does more damage than Graf Zeppelin's AP bombers. And more bomb damage too than Enterprise's AP bombers. Though keep in mind, I believe that the bombers of the Enterprise, they drop more bombs. 3, so 6 total bombs versus Percival. There you are. Versus 1 bomb per, so versus 3. So yeah, so Enterprise still I think has the highest AP bomb alpha at tier 8. I think. You just got here, can we restart the WoW stream, meals? Lol. Alright, let me get the giveaway going. And then you guys are welcome to ask any other questions about those 3 ships, and we can talk about them, take a look at them, all that kind of stuff. Since we got over 100 people hanging out, I'll go ahead and do a CC container. Couldn't create giveaway, really. Alright, let me try this again. Can't create giveaway. Well, guys. I'm not able to create a giveaway. Stream elements being weird. Alright. I don't know, guys. I don't want to mess with it too much while you guys are asking questions. Live server should be showing pre-nerf values, though. Take 17% off everybody besides Percival. Yes. Oh, this is pre-nerf? Huh, okay. I can never keep track when they do the, you know, all that kind of stuff. Exclamation point create giveaway. I wonder if I can do something. Let me, chat commands. There's a giveaway, there's enter, there's contest, 8-ball, redeem, rename roulette, slots, song queue, song quest. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, I can't see. Wait, cancel raffle? Start a raffle with multiple winners. Okay. Multi-raffle. Okay, try hitting exclamation point join and see if you can do that, guys. Alright, I'm gonna do a drawing right away because I just want to see if this is working, okay? How do I draw? Right? How do I draw? Okay. Stream elements, why you do this? Okay, we got the join set up. We got raffle set up. It already drew? Oh, okay, I see. I see how it does it. Okay, it automatically draws. Got it. Okay. So what I can do is I can do this then. I can do exclamation point S raffle with a single winner. There it is. You got 30 seconds. I like how it calls it Epic Wargaming Loot still. Exclamation point join. Go, 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 go. And then I need to go to channel. Well, no, I need to go to create a dashboard. Yes. Because I can do stream manager. Alright, there we go. 7 seconds. Alright, ended. Bear Cakes. Bear Cakes wins. Alright, Bear Cakes, you won a CC camo. There you go. Oh, Stevie got out of his bed too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna switch over to Valkyria Chronicles now. You're welcome to stay or go if you want. It's all good. It's a very fun game. It's on sale, in Steam Summer Sale. If you're looking for an awesome game to pick up, you should seriously consider grabbing it. It is fantastic. Somebody just did something cool.
Serpent just subscribed.
Whoa, somebody did really something cool. Alright. Chronoserpent? I think I said your name right. Chronoserpent? Thank you very much for the for the sub, dude. That was awesome. Patton, I already told you, I mentioned earlier, sucks, don't buy it. That's my quick take, but you can go back and watch it if you want. But for those of you guys that are new to the channel, we do Valkyria Chronicles on Fridays, typically other games on Fridays, but so much stuff coming out in Warships, so we had to do this. And then on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, we do our main Warships content. So we'll do a few games, and then we'll go into replay analysis and all that good stuff. Alright? But with that, what is going to happen now is I'm going to run a 3-minute ad break. This will allow me to get up, stretch my legs, get some water and stuff, and get Valkyria Chronicles ready for all of you guys. Because at this point, it's time to switch over. If you want to stick around through the ad, I really appreciate it. Just you might want to turn things down. Ad gets a little bit noisy. But once we get back, we're going to do some Valkyria Chronicles. I will be doing at least one more drawing later in the stream as well. And don't forget, in 27 minutes, you'll be seeing, I believe, the Warships NA team running their game, their stream, and they are announcing something very spicy. So we'll all be together when they announce that. All right, I will be right back. Ad break is on. I can turn off Warships. Let's see. Turn off the work in progress. And I can go to Valkyria starting. On Steam. Is the Get Good Witch going to be there? No, Rock. No, she will not be there. Alright, be right back. Hi, Prue.
Sega.